just threw themselves into giving me the best start possible in life. And I remember as a little kid just knowing that Mum had my back the whole time. She sort of, his dad was sort of working a fair bit. We were going around to sort of physio and speech therapy appointments from the age of about maybe 2.5, 3 onwards, and that went right through till I was about 8 years old or so, and when we moved to Norfolk Island, and it was and it gave me the sort of start in life that I had, and made me sort of form the platform, and it was just that her mum's unpreparedness to accept no as an answer in a time when even institutionalisation for people with disability was a real option at that point. So I really appreciate Mum for the start she gave me.
I only had the pleasure of meeting and being around Shelley a handful of times, but I consider myself very fortunate. The first thing that ever struck me about her was being a bit of an introvert myself, how effortlessly hilarious and warm and friendly and welcoming she always was. And I think that's I've been friends with Pat for many years, and we haven't seen each other for quite a few years, and it just shows that she's still alive, because it's like we've never been apart kind of thing, it's just effortless, and I think her spirit is well and truly alive and well. So
Cheers, Pat. It feels a bit ironic that, remarkably, I never got to meet Shelley. Met Rob many a time, but had quite a bit to do with Pat over the years, and through our uni days and lots of catch-ups on the phone and things. Shelley's name was never far off being mentioned a lot of the time, and I'm really sad that I never got the chance to properly meet her, but it's evidence in the bloke that Pat is, and Rob and the beautiful family that they are, that I have absolutely no doubt that she was a truly amazing woman, and condolences to the family, and thanks for inviting me, Pat.
No worries.
I'll probably follow on from Woz as well. I didn't get the pleasure of meeting Shelley, but speaking on behalf of a lot of friends or teachers, she's very family orientated. When you hear Pat talk, it was always about his nephews up in the Highland, up in the mountains, and I think she instilled that, and she was that heart and soul of the family. But I think what I think was pretty remarkable about Shelley, from what I've heard, is that family went beyond and to all of her students that she taught. So she's going to live, on through many people, not just within the family. So my condolences as well.
I've been fortunate enough to know Rob and Shelley and Pat for a long time, growing up, and Shelley had Rob as an English teacher, and Shelley often next door sometimes, and just the two of them always working close together, and that just shows as well the strength that's come out through Pat, the strength of both of them together, and also at the soccer fields over many years. Enjoyed their company, and it's just been she's always there smiling, happy to see you, and condolences to Pat and Rob and the family, but she'll be sadly missed.
I've been lucky enough to know Shelley for almost 30 years now. Worked at a couple of different schools with her as a colleague and a friend. Got to know her awfully lot around the community as well. And those words that struck a chord with me in the service the other day were, she was fun and funny. And that sums up Shelley, just a great person to be around. Would light up a room when she walked in. Doesn't matter what the circumstances. Julie and myself will certainly miss her. Our chats and laughs down the beach. And she was just a great person to be around. So I miss you, Shelley.
Yeah, I had Shelley as an English teacher and Rob as a tutor, and I've known the family all my life. I only have great memories of Shelley. She was just lovely to be around all the time. Always made you feel happy no matter what. And it's obvious, you know, what a great parent she's been. Seeing Pat thrive, and you know, the family is just very lovely to be around. I'll miss Shelley a lot. Condolences to the family.
I went to Centennial High School, so growing up I knew Mr. and Mrs. Grant. As teachers, I still often refer to them as that, but teachers in my life have been, or played a pivotal role in helping me to become a better version of myself. Never had the chance to have Shelley as a teacher, however from the service I agree, the overwhelming positivity and the ability to see the best in people, so important for the next generation. I've had the opportunity to surf and compete with Pat in waves for years, and I love it, and I'm looking forward to continuing to do that. My condolences, much love to the friends and family here.
I know Shelley through going to Rob for tutoring, and every time I walked into the house I always felt so welcomed by her, and how vibrant and happy she was every time. And she was always happy to make me a tea, and always happy to see how my day was, and she was really an awesome person, and gonna miss seeing her, and condolences to the family.
Oh, I haven't got a flower.
Here you are. Can we get a flower? Lucky I will too.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone, and obviously everything you've said is so wonderful to hear, and well done, Paddy, for putting this beautiful ceremony together. Mum was just, like you said, so much fun, and we have so many beautiful memories of her and our family on this beach, so this is really, really special. Love you, Mum, gonna miss you. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, folks, as well. Needless to say, I'm going to tear up, but that's okay. You've got to do that. One of the sadnesses in doing this is the fact that Shelley and I won't be able to sit over there and drink and watch the sun go down anymore, which is why Pat chose this spot, because we used to love coming down here and sitting down and having a wine and watching the sun go down, and that became a really lovely ritual for us. And to have that completed here with people who are kind enough to come and show their support and her love of her, and their support of Pat, is really, really important. And I thank you, as the three of us, I'm sure, for being here. Shelley was a unique woman, I think. She's had the capacity to love, and as you have said, to bring out, most people have said, to bring out the best, and to let you look at the best and look for the best in yourself. And she did that really, really simply by looking for the best in everybody else, and being able to find it as a general rule. She was 47 years of positivity. We had rows, of course, but at the same time there was always just that underlying deep layer of love that you just knew was there. And it's going to be interesting seeing how one copes with the removal of that. And as I was saying to Wazza and Shannon, the scary part about this experience is that every one of us is going to go through it, and that it's incredibly, incredibly hard to think you're prepared. You think you're prepared for it, and then when that final parting comes, it is just profoundly difficult. Thank you for allowing me and us another step towards that parting. and this is a beautiful way to help towards some sort of comfort and some sort of reassurance in being alone, basically. And that's not putting down these guys. I'm just saying that there's a partner of 47 years that is no longer there, and so this is a beautiful thing, Pat, to help along in that process. Thanks again, guys. Thank you all. Let's throw. Okay, that could have been a fatal move. Okay. All right, thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. We'll paddle in now, eh?
Oh, hang on. What about 3 cheers for Shell? Hip hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Okay, thanks, buddy. And go.
Under the willow tree, that's where I wait for you to come back to me. But you're so far away, I just sit right here in the morning sun, and I wait under the willow tree. Under the willow tree, that's where I wait for you. Come back to me, but you're so far away. I just sit right here and I play my guitar. I wait under the willow tree. Under the willow tree.